User left your channel.
Oh, sir.
On two's all here.
User left your channel.
Havoc 6, Havoc 1 is all here.
Roger that. Alright, are we missing anybody? Doesn't look like it. I think we have all our sections here. Alright, afternoon, Havoc 1. I hope we're ready to get outside the wire and get it done. Before we do, S2 has some intel to share with us, so S2, without further delay.
Thank you, Havoc 6. Alright, Task Force Alpha, current time is 12:30 Charlie, the 5th of June 2025. Current temperature 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 29% humidity, 0% precipitation, 12 miles per hour wind speed. Zero cloud cover, of course. Sunrise at 05:45 and sunset at 19:19. Notice the emissions, no change from previous phase. Theater strategic level news. The 506 Showa Force patrols combined with imagery, intelligence, and human intelligence have successfully drawn out insurgents in hiding and revealed multiple insurgent strongpoints across the desert sector to your east. However, human intelligence has also strongly advised that the local civilian populace is now much more reluctant to interact with Blue 4 directly due to various unfortunate incidents during the phase 1 of this deployment, which have been picked up by news outlets and further propagandized by the various militant factions and local dissidents. Therefore, Command stresses the critical importance of trigger discipline and environmental awareness. Winning the trust of the civilian populace is essential to exposing and dismantling the insurgent networks embedded within the region. Movement along main supply routes and in civilian dense areas should be limited to essential tasks only. Civilian engagement should be handled by designated task force commanders or special operations elements when absolutely necessary. Further, the U.S. Marine Corps has also been deployed to the region in limited numbers to assist with security operations. Local and tactical level news. Most, if not all, after-action reports now suggest that the Swords of Tawhid are in full cooperation with the Al-Fuluzan Brigade, seen via the numerous IEDs and suicide vests in use by OP4 across the entire theater of operations. Stalker 1's efforts at intelligence gathering via attaching trackers to OP4 motorized assets and raiding a local warlord's compound during Op Delta around 48 hours ago has given us a list of safe houses linked to General Assad Farid Abadi, who was the military leader of the Sons of Al-Kabuli back in Operation Desert Fury. His current affiliation to one or more splinter factions is unclear, and all troops are strongly encouraged to assist Stalker in any way possible in the capturing of enemy combatants or local collaborators, which may yield high-value intelligence critical to identifying more of the insurgent leadership and disrupting their networks. And last but not least, special info, patrol objective-specific intelligence. OP Armadillo is an old Iraqi armed forces outpost meant to provide security for Air Base Chuparosa during its construction in the Cold War era. While it would be trivial to level the entire compound into the ground with one single GBU, the smoke cloud will be visible for miles, and Command has assessed that smoke cloud to be less than ideal for our efforts at gaining civilian trust. Therefore, Command would prefer ground troops to conduct an assault and attempt what was just discussed, gather intelligence and capturing enemy combatants or local collaborators. And that's it from S2. Thank you.
Insufficient permissions.
Thank you, Lieutenant. All right, so we know the tactical situation on the ground and the enemy tactics generally that we're dealing with include asymmetric warfare like IDs, ambushes, and as he's heard, also propaganda, right? So we need to make sure that we are dotting our T's, crosses our fucking I's, checking our targets, and remembering the rules of engagement, especially in a counterinsurgency scenario, so that we don't give them more fuel to add to their fire, right? I know we say this over and over again, but, hearts and minds is a big factor here. And from the commander's intent perspective, the high-level mission here is to reestablish stability in the region and the legitimacy of the local government, right? We need to protect the civilians here and their infrastructure to show them that we're not here to harm them or, fuck with their way of life, but we're here to try and uplift them, protect them, and get these fucking crazy guys out of here. All right, so that we're going to do that by dismantling these OP4 networks. But to do that, we got to keep it tight. We got to communicate, make sure we're watching each other's backs, especially as we move through this area. Right, we're pretty fresh back in the zone here, and they certainly are not our biggest fans. So we will be stepping off shortly here. But one thing before we go, I'm sure you guys have noticed. I'm just going to break immersion for a second. The scroll wheel function is just like a toggle right now, so. It's a known issue. It's being worked on, so don't freak out. But just got to deal with it for this one. Captain Drumheller, got anything?
Yep. I need a medic up here to explain to everyone how CLS works.
Roger that, sir.
You got a medic, front and center.
How CLS works?
What is the procedure to get someone up?
First, is going to bandage. So whatever bleeding they have, you're going to bandage them up. And then whatever next is going to be epi, saline, morphine. You can't like overdose people, right? If you're CLS or a medic or whatever. So just administer as much medication as you can, essentially, and then keep administering it if it prompts you. That's pretty much it, sir.
So if you have the option to give it, you give it until that person is conscious. Do not say, oh, I already gave them this, they should still come back up, because that is no longer the case. If you see the option to give morphine, give morphine. If you see the option to give saline, give saline. If you see the option to give epi, and continue doing so until that person is conscious. Do not stop. If you run out of any of those things, you call for a medic. Any questions? All right, that's all I got.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Since we're breaking immersion already, there is a good chance we're going to have to delete the VIX. I don't know what's causing these micro stutters, but I'm pretty sure it's the VIX. Or at least deleting the VIX gets rid of them. So be thinking about what we're going to do as an alternative. That's all I got.
All right, Roger. We should only need a fraction of the vehicles that are down here, right?
Yeah, but I don't know which VIC is causing the issue, so...
Alright.
We'll try to delete the transport VICs first, but if your gun truck suddenly disappears, you know why.
Alright, anything else?
That's really all I have. Promise.
Alright, Roger. Havoc 1, you got anything?
Yes, sir.
1-6 or 1-7?
Alright, first platoon, just like Havoc 6 stated, we have enough enemies on the battlefield. Let's not piss off the local populace and create another enemy to fight, right? So propaganda is going to be our uphill battle, largely in this theater. When you do your escalation as a vehicle or personnel approach you or the convoy or your element, make sure you're going through your proper escalation of forces, right? Because they're going to try their best to paint a picture against us to try and weed us out of this current territorial grab that's going on between all these factions. So hearts and minds, right? Be nice to these civilians, but maintain commander's intent for the mission. The food for thought here, Armadillo, previously reinforced during the construction of that airfield. It will be a fight. So try to find a hole in the wall, exploit any drops in their security whenever we get up to Armadillo. But otherwise, it's going to be a tough nut to crack. That's it, sir.
Roger, thank you, 1-6. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we're locked and loaded and mount them up. Good luck, Havoc 1.
All squads going, get to your side, Vic.
Guard up. We're gonna be in
Do 1-3,
Vic 2.
1-2.
Alright, 1-1, move to the rear, Vic.
And then be Stalker, 1-4, and
Alpha, you should be getting one more. I got word, you'll have an AR.
Yeah, I think it's Henderson. I just saw him.
do you copy?
Henderson,
No, it's this dude here, Alparo.
I believe it's here.
1-4 is taking the forward back as per the order.
Gotcha.
Copy. Company's been relayed. They're going to be taking
Alfaro,
Henderson, are you supposed to be with 1-1 as well?
You got radios.
Copy, our team net is 4-2.
4-2 team
they may have changed
deadnet's
since,
4-2-5.
Alright, go grab a, do you have a Grenadier kit?
I do not. It's a far radar check on 4-2.
We Lima Charlie on 4-2. Roger that. Okay, cool.
Ruler, do you have a Grenadier kit
So-
saved?
Negative.
Okay. Alright, we're moving on. Get to the Vic.
Stalker 1 on frequency 2 radio check over.
Alright, squads, advisement, all malted up.
We're getting in the last Vic.
I'm not sure. Littleberry, is Henderson with Alpha or Bravo?
Yeah, he'll run with Alpha.
Alpha
Roger. Go ahead and load up. We can do some of this radio stuff.
Are we in the rear Vic here? Last Vic?
Yeah.
I think so. I asked. I don't even know.
Dude, I told you rear Vic like 5 times already. You guys should not be asking me.
1-7, this is 1-3, be advised all in. Any station, this is net, this is Convoy Command, Vic 4, radio check on frequency 50, over.
I don't really find him that approachable, honestly. He's kind of mean to me sometimes.
I want you to change your helmet, not your rifle.
Alright, let me know when you guys are rolling.
Evans is in.
Mike is
Any station, this is net.
is there another seat in there?
Any station, this is net, this is Convoy Command, Vic 4, radio check on frequency 50,
That's what
over.
it looks like.
Evans
Yeah,
we got more in Alpha.
Vic 1, this is Vic 4, Convoy Command, roger, out.
6 and 7 are no good. We can have Goliath remove those.
2.
1-1, do you want to maintain 6 in Alpha, or do you want to, I'm sorry, 5 in Alpha?
Yeah.
Roger that.
7, this 1-2 will load it up.
Killer T.
1 to 6 on 3-2, send it over.
Henderson, let's get our radio situated.
Third Vic, radio check.
7.
Yeah, is it still 4.2.0 for you?
Down
Yes,
additional.
sir, 4-2, and our dead net is 4-2-5.
Alright, we're all malted up.
4.25.
I'm standing by on convoy now.
And just so you know,
Any station is net, this is Vic 8, last Vic, radio check on
2 IC for Alpha. He's also CLS.
Vic 8, last Vic, this is Convoy Command, leaving Charlie on 50, over.
Last Vic copies, out.
Copy that. So I do have my CLS kit as well.
No, you're good. That's perfect. Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Evans and I will be buddy team. Henderson and Alfaro, you guys are going to be buddy team. Grover, you'll be also with me and Evans.
Copy. Copy that.
The vehicle in front of you is not going to be used in the convoy. So once the convoy leaves, since we're last Vic, you'll maneuver around these vehicles to retrieve the last or tail end of the convoy.
Roger. Alright, driver, back us up a little
last
bit.
Vic, this is Convoy Command on 50, over.
You're good. Just demolish those 2.
Last Vic, this is Convoy Command on 50, over.
Go for last Vic.
Last Vic, your vehicle number will be Vic 5, over.
We're in like
Kraken.
in country right now. Of course they're not.
Roger, out.
Any station, this is Vic 1 requesting radio check on frequency 50.
Vic 1 on 3-2, over.
Vic 1, this is Convoy Command, leave it Charlie on 50, over.
Garbage. Is that?
One copy.
So when the convoy starts rolling, you're just going to drive around all of these vehicles that are not moved.
Copy.
Alright guys, limit the chatter as we're moving, so that way 1-1 can navigate this.
Copy, stand by. Vics 2 and 3 need radio checks with on 50.
Any station, this is Vic 3, radio check on 50, over. Vic 3 is Convoy Command, leave me Charlie on 50, over. Vic 3 out.
Any station, this is Vic 2 on 50.0, radio check, over.
Vic 2 is Convoy Command, leave me Charlie on 50, over.
Take a mic, out.
All Victors, this is Convoy Command. We are Oscar Mike. Max speed is 50 kph, maintain 50 meters dispersion. Lead Vic, speed is at your discretion based on what you see in front. Let's roll them out.
Vic 1 copies. Vic 1, Oscar Mike.
Roger, convoy command out.
Here. Base.
Vic 1, right turn. Vic 2, right turn.
To this last week, you do not call out turns, so
Running over that palm tree is going to help with the civilian awakeness.
User joined your channel.
Lead Vic, this is convoy command. Make sure you're calling your turns. Over.
This is Lead Vic, we did call our right turn.
Roger, I missed it.
Broke that easily. So good, we did him a service.
last week, right turn.
Lead Vic's left turn.
Let's get you oriented to the 6 o'clock.
Yeah, turn that to the rear. That gun to the rear.
Driver, maintain this spacing from the Vic in front. Are you guys having headaches in here?
Yeah, safer. Probably an exhaust issue. Carbon monoxide poisoning does that to me.
With eyeballs like this, it's really hard
It's all
to
the
drive.
dust.
Yeah, just do your best. Last week, left turn.
We weren't fitting this is not ideal terrain for
Vic 1, we have civilians in this
If you think it's bad now, just wait till we get out of the city limits.
Convoy command, Roger, Vic 1, over.
We're reporting civilians in a urban area ahead.
Lovely. My favorite. Just another day in the Mos Eisley spaceport. This is getting not ideal.
I won't be able to operate this thing properly if the headaches keep getting worse.
Roger. It'll get better once we dismount. We'll see.
This is Vic 1, we have a vehicle coming at the convoy.
That is a big building.
The vehicle approaching the convoy.
Roger, take a wide berth, wide berth.
Alright, take a wide berth.
With the gun whenever.
Wide berth.
I got eyes on him back here.
Oh, boys, not looking fun out here, boys.
So open.
This is Vic 1, we are off-road.
Roger.
Going off-road up ahead. Last big going off-road. Last big going off-road.
This is fun.
Forgot to pee before I went, guys.
You forgot to?
Looks like you're pissing in your pants, brother.
Dude, just let it rip right here in the big buddy. You're alright.
I mean, I would say you pick any of these plants and they'll love
Who's
it.
in front of me right now? Who's getting it?
Don't worry about
me. It's me. Don't do it.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, dude, this terrain is no joke.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of medic
Some vehicles get
issues.
stuck out here.
Like nothing to hide behind.
Use the vehicles best you can.
Yeah, but they'll be aiming for the vehicles though.
Accurate. Most likely accurate.
That big gun better be shooting back.
Hope we got a lot of smokes for concealment.
I grabbed a few extra.
Very glad to hear that.
Once I realized the terrain.
All Victors, once we get to the dismount point, go ahead and herringbone, lead Vic on you.
My 40 smoke's been malfunctioned in the past
Stand by.
few months, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh no, lovely.
What the you're passing the dismount? We're at the dismount point.
Alright, just keep going after this stuff. Do not flip this thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you need to turn that back around, right? Just past the dismount point. We're just dismount here. Victors, herringbone, herringbone. Combat dismount.
User joined your channel.
The headaches are improving now that we're out of the city.
No, Vix will move with us until it becomes too big of an
stop
issue.
here.
Then we don't have to run all the way back up here.
Driver and gunner, remain in the vehicle.
Go ahead, dismount, guys.
Also me. No, honestly, you could probably just find leave those there. There's plenty of room in other decks for you guys.
Alright, all squad. Make sure we are self-mounted on the arm Vics. We'll be walking them in. Once we are dismounted, we're going to start movements. Once we take point off the southwest, take us to Tebbi. Make sure our hearts and minds are all patrolling. Got some information seeking.
Okay, hold on, rating. It's doomed to the southeast. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Stand by one.
Alright, 1-1. Oh, sorry.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Thank you.
1-1. Start orienting south towards the village.
You got my last 1-3.
1-3 copies. We're Oscar left to the
set, ready to move when you. You should be able to follow this dirt path in. Let's take it straight to Tebbi.
Alright, we're gonna be on the fucking left side of the dirt.
1-3, 1-2, 1-4, 1-1.
We're gonna move bearing 240 to that big ass boulder. There's a squad moving already.
Leave the unarmed Vix here. We're just walking in the armed Vix.
1-4 copies. Moving now.
Alright, let's go. Alpha, get up ahead of me and just basically head for that boulder. Double time it over there.
Alright, all squads, describe my last movement. Get eyes out to the south-southeast. We're gonna be doing a leader's recon.
Can we stay with you or move it
Stand by.
Alpha?
I just got frag out.
1-3 copy.
Jesus.
It's time to get information to move the order of movement I had placed for you guys.
I want to do a leader's recon on that fucking map.
Down here to our 1 o'clock.
1-7, this is 1-1.
Go ahead.
South, or are we not moving south?
Taking last.
Are we moving or are we not moving? I just got 3 different movement orders contradicting each other.
Yeah, we're disregarding the movement. We're holding until the leader's recon are done. The movement orders could be 1-3, 1-2, 1-4, and 1-1. Once we do.
Roger. Where are they pushing for that leader's recon?
Could be on that hilltop just to the east of where we dismounted.
Roger. Alpha, is that you at the fucking boulder?
Affirm.
Alright, hold your position there. Bravo, where's our vehicle? Or what's your pause?
So was Bravo never replying.
Bravo, this is 1-1.
We are down on the road east of 240.
Roger. Are you on the left side or the right side of the road?
On the left side of...
Okay, track. Alright, here's the situation. They are doing a leader's recon. They're on the hill. Basically,
be advised that third story building on the left side in your
they are
lane,
just
like
east,
the first one
east of
up the
Alpha's
road
position
has
by
a couple
200
of armed
meters on that
guys in it.
hilltop, doing leader's recon into the town. I'll let you know when you're good.
Armed individuals, first building. Bravo copies.
Leaders recon.
Yeah.
1-3, this 1-2, be advised, also a two-story beyond that. It's also
Are
got
we ever
armed
gonna
guys
get
in
a
it.
Charlie fire team?
I don't know. I hope not.
Probably not. Well, why not?
1-2, this 1-3,
We're
good
not
copy.
Marines.
What do you mean we're not Marines, man? More people. That's good.
Be advised, we do have a couple eyes on potential civilians or armed insurgents inside of the compound carrying a case.
That compound.
I just have another ND.
Yes.
Roger. Reminder, just because they have guns, don't mean they're hostile.
Yep.
Also, while we're having this lull, when we get into the town proper, do not fucking shoot warning shots.
Check our shit, stop ending. Break.
It's close to us. Remember, it's there.
Visual recon from Tebbi is showing us civilians armed. They are allowed to have guns, but some of the civilians have chest rigs.
Alright, they're passing up information about civilians with chest rigs also.
Civilians with chest rigs.
That's about... Oh, okay, clarification.
Copy MLS squad.
1-4 copies. Civilians with guns and some with chest rigs. Over.
Yeah, 1-1 copies. Are we absolutely sure those dudes with chest rigs are civilians?
At this time, it's really unknown, so we got to play it very cautiously when we make our movements here. We're gonna start beginning our movements. Once we take us out, once we get into the town, go into your assigned lanes.
Roger, 1-1 copies. Alright, Alpha, stand by to move. Bravo also. I'm pushing up to the boulder with Alpha, and then we're gonna start moving south towards the town. Remember, we're aiming for the southwest side, where those enclosures are.
Recon from the town showing civilians with armed guns. They are allowed to have guns.
Bravo, keep that vehicle in whatever position you need to go to be able to support us if shit goes down.
1-3, go and take us out.
So just maneuver that Vic at your discretion.
1-3 copy is moving, time now.
Alright, Alpha, go ahead and dismount the rock, and we'll start moving.
Dismount the rock.
What else am I supposed to say?
I mean, that's a good way to say it. It's fucking funny.
Be advised, squads, while stalkers engaging guys with PKs.
Copy, moving.
Alpha's moving.
Oh my god, bro. Didn't bring my sunglasses today, boys.
It's a big L, King. It's a little toasty out here.
Bravo. Just a reminder, don't push in front of any dismounts. Always keep your vehicle behind dismounts.
I love being out in the open.
Yeah, it's just so sick.
One of my favorite activities. By the way, Coons, congratulations.
Supporting somebody with an RPG backpack but no launcher.
Stalkers reporting
What was that?
somebody with an RPG backpack but no launcher. At least
Just smoke him. Someone should just smoke that guy.
Just
unable to tell from
fire
1-4.
Yeah, it sounded like one of the Vics had an ND, maybe.
Yeah, possible ND on a 50.
Correct. Was that one you?
Or maybe Stalker's just getting a little stinky with it.
Alright, let's widen out just a little bit here.
How's that DMR treating you there, Evans?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. I'm sure that'll change.
Right,
once
after
you
this
start smoking
fucking
guys.
bullshit in front of you might be the first of those enclosures. Go and hold there. Let me confirm our position.
Guys, once we get to this first set of enclosures, let's hold up here before we continue our movement.
I say they just drop a 500 kilogram bomb on this place.
Side of the enclosure here. Don't push through. That's it. That's as far as you need to go right there.
Remember, we're looking for fucking hidden weapons caches and bullshit like that in this position. Keep your eyes out.
Bro, they're growing weed here, dude.
Squads,
Check
make
this
sure
out.
communication be really important in this town. If you run into any kind of village elders or anybody who wants to talk to us, send it up.
Alright, yeah, Alpha, this is the first one. Stand by. Wait for until you see 1-4 online to your left side. And then start moving through with them.
1-3, we need to check the building.
Be advised, we're on kind of a hill. I cannot see over the edge of this hill. So if 1-4 is next to us, I don't know if we're online with them.
Okay, Roger. Okay, start moving. Bravo, bring that Vic up to this fucking hill if you can.
Moving on the right side, Evans.
So that you're with the squad.
On this left side. Be advised, there are civilians. Check your targets before you fire.
Be advised. Stinky.
Check all these bushes and shit. Right, looks like we're in contact now.
There is a Vic down there, so looks like you just loaded some rice.
Oh yeah, there are some stinky boys down here. Hold on.
I don't think they're loading rice, but I don't think you're a botanist, but these are not rice plants.
1-4 is 1-1.
It's probably dirt, honestly.
It's probably bombs from a bomb factory.
1-4, this is 1-1.
Hey, check net 1-1. Check 1-1. Check
1-4, this is 1-1.
Oh man, I want to shoot bad guys.
Alright, 1-1, keep moving. That's 1-4 out by the fucking boulder.
Set reps, boys.
1-7, this is 1-2, over.
The Vic ended up by the boulders also.
Go ahead, 1.
Be advised, white Hilux, armed, breaking between myself and 1-3, over.
Just keep an eye on these
make sure we're coordinating with each other, stay
to
parallel.
southeast in this truck. You got eyes on those guys?
Damn it. Alright, once you're reporting a fucking technical, I think that's what they engaged.
Make sure we're holding at phase line Oklahoma until we're all online.
Hold your position. What the fuck is that face?
Who's this young man right here?
Yeah,
Jalil Al-Fayez.
Right, Alpha.
All squads, make sure.
Slime, I missed, so hold your
all
position.
squads, snap, be advised. Hold at phase 9 Texas.
Stay firm, hold
Clear, clear, clear up to Texas.
This is 1-2, solid copy, pushing to
So now
Texas.
we're gonna hold there on
1-4 is holding at
talk to these
baseline
dudes at
Texas.
the truck.
Say that.
There are squads. Have anybody run into a civilian yet?
I'm gonna go talk to these dudes by the truck.
Gotcha.
Copy 1-3, you push them to Texas.
They may be mentally retarded.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Alright, this dude's not talking. Let's go somewhere else.
Told you they'd be mentally retarded. This guy too. Yep, I can tell by the clothes you're wearing. That's bad.
This is 1-7.
Go for 1-1.
Is your squad utilizing the DMR?
Affirm.
Whoa, IED. Hear
So
that
mark on the
telephone?
map does.
This is 1-1. We are hearing. Yeah.
Oh,
Have
not
IEDs
good,
being
not
detonated.
Good, not good.
Get cover over the wall. Get cover over the wall.
Not good. Not
Copy,
good.
King.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
It's 1-4 priority traffic. We're hearing fucking phones raining near our boss.
Oh,
We are
Jesus
moving.
Christ.
Bravo, what's the status of that vehicle?
1-7, this is 1-3. Be advised, we have an unarmed man in this vehicle for human intel.
Where is Mr. Coons at?
Say again, last 1-3.
He was on the opposite side.
Alpha, what's your status?
Potential human source.
All green, holding position here in this second to last field.
Roger. Just move away from that vehicle. I don't know where that fucking
This is 1-7.
phone ringing was coming from. Go for 1-1.
It sounded
Wow, yeah, it's done. I started as a marksman somewhere on the south side of town. If you get your DMR confirmed,
It came from somewhere.
it's gonna be referenced on your map.
Roger. So are we clear past the baseline now?
Negative at this time. Just get if you get
Oh,
eyes
this
on
is
that.
in security.
From
To,
where you
like,
are.
the outside
If not,
security.
it's fine.
Or just facing in.
Well, yeah, but the IEDs were going off, so I told them to get cover on this side of the wall.
Yeah. Just a whole army just comes up over
Yeah,
from the
that's what I'm
southwest.
exactly worried about.
Alpha, reference your map. There is a fucking marksman in the southwesternmost building in this fucking town marked on the map. Get your DN on that.
Be advised, you're a little past phase line Texas. If you push back just a little bit, be online with 1-1.
Direct message.
Roger, 1-4 is pushing back north. We have to run away due to a fucking IED, over.
Copy.
Copy, pulling security.
We're moving towards it.
Guys, spread out a little bit so we're not all clustered.
Copy. Let's get behind this wall just in case some stinky boys decide to come up. Whoa.
1-3, this 1-2, over.
Corey just pulled right there, buddy.
Here, let's push up to the corner of this little thing we got here.
This is 1-3. Be advised, we have armed individual not actively shooting at us, so let's check our fire.
Alright. The other squads are passive
1-3,
information.
1-2,
There's
over.
hostiles and there's also armed civilians who are not.
Be advised, down the center of town, we've got a civilian dressed in a blue headdress, over.
Good copy. Civilian blue headdress.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, some traffic.
1-1, do we have a description of the
map, the yellow
marksman? We're
marker
trying to
is
get
a
eyes
possible
on.
IED.
Negative. Look for
Calculus
somebody with an
approach.
SVD, something like that.
1-3 copies all.
Try to get you a description if I can. And this is 1-1. Be in that building that's marked with that red 4 marker. The other squads are about 50 meters behind us in the town, so they're clearing towards the phase line.
Alright, all squads. This is 1-7, be advised, if you run into anybody who's not being a threat.
From this position we're in, we're going to have to get a little closer to get eyes on this building. It's kind of down in some defilade and got lots of mounds around it.
Bravo, what's your pause?
We're across the pins with 1-4. There was no way for me to approach Alpha without putting myself in a funnel.
Yeah, that's cool. If you have eyes into the town, try to maneuver so you can suppress the, support the clearing elements in the town itself.
All squads, this is 1-7, you're clear to move to phase line, Mexico. I'll copy.
1-4 copies, moving.
1-1 copies. Alright, Alpha, push to the fucking crest of this fucking sand dune we're on until you can... Alpha, push to the crest of that sand dune we're on until you can see past it, and then there.
Copy.
Roger. It's we're gonna try to get eyes on, but we might get pretty close to this.
This is open as fuck. This is horrible.
No, it's excellent. What do you mean? I think this is probably the ideal position for us to be in.
Alpha, I've pushed up into, or 1-1, I've pushed up into this with my marksman to this first berm.
Roger, Alpha, tell your guys to push east, closer to town. There's a little bit of defilade.
1-1, we've got an enemy MG bearing 75 of my position. He's basically at the base of this big, tall tower.
The minaret tower?
Contact reports.
Yes.
Fucking take him out.
He's got us pinned down.
Roger, okay. Roger. This is 1-1. There is a machine gunner at the base of the minaret tower at the south.
We are with 1-4.
Break. Yeah, at the base of the minaret tower. He's firing out into our direction, pinning down or somewhere my elements over.
What'd you call it?
6-5.
Be advised, friendlies are entering that tower.
Alpha, friendlies are entering the minaret tower. You have your targets.
Roger.
This is 1-2, over.
This fucking thing is useless. Where are these guys going?
1-1, I believe 1-4 has kind of taken care of the situation. Do we need to push back to you?
Did you find the marksman?
We did not. We did not see him or find him.
Roger, keep an eye out on that building.
Sites on Texas, over.
Roger.
Okay, from clear to move to phase on Texas.
Close enough distance to you, so.
Copy that. Push to Mexico.
Just have your guys fucking link up with you. There's nothing going out here in the fucking outskirts.
This is 1-4. We have a BTR and a Euro that's leaving objective bullseye, unknown direction. Correction, they're headed southeast.
Correction, you said moving southeast?
A for BTR Euro moving southeast out of objective bullseye. Over.
0. Alpha, do you see that fucking satellite dish bullshit up on the hill? To the east, bearing 070.
1-4 has eyes on a white technical approaching us, bearing 070, distance 1 click.
Satellite dish bullshit.
It's the only satellite dish here. Let's link up.
Alright, squads, this
Technical
do not have eyes
coming
on.
in from east, 078, really far out.
Yeah, engage that shit with the 50.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Get the DM on that technical.
Yep.
And get the 50 on that technical if you
To our
can.
position from the east. Get eyes on that.
Don't shoot past friendlies. Jesus Christ, move that Vic.
Alright, all squads, this is 1-7.
User disconnected from your channel.
Is on the road moving towards the tower, so it looks like approaching from possibly
1-1, I do have eyes on that radio, that satellite dish.
Yeah, Roger. That is the
All squads advise when you're at
range that thing. And, feel free to engage anything in.
and stand by for further.
That's not fun. That's on top of the hill.
1-7, this is 1-2, we've reached Mexico, over.
That's 1,500 meters out.
Alright, maintain security.
Spread out a little bit.
It's just a brisk little walk.
1-1, that's 1,500 meters out from our position.
Yeah, I'm tracking. What's the max range?
Oh, gotcha.
Can you fucking zero that optic?
Let me find. Evans, how far does that optic
900 meters.
900.
It's just a little bit of Texas windage.
Yeah, we got that.
Texas windage.
Kentucky windage. Kentucky windage?
Kentucky windage, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'll take Texas.
What direction you guys want me looking?
Maybe with Texas
let's
windage
just
you'll
set
actually
obscurity.
fucking hit.
Just keep eyes on this building close, guys. We've never found that DMR, or at least I never heard.
I can't see fucking... Evans, can you hear me? Oh, there you are.
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you see
I
into
just
that
heard
fucking
someone calling a
MG
runner.
bunker, if it's occupied or if there's anybody in there?
Coons, did anyone clear this building that maybe had a DMR in it?
They didn't clear it, but there were friendlies moving
Either
through
of them?
town.
Okay. Are we talking about the building with the ladder on this side of it?
I don't see anybody in this
1-7,
machine
this is
gun
1-2, over.
Alright, just keep an eye on them.
I did hear through local comms here that it looked like someone was running off to the east.
All squads 1-6 on 4-0. Are we all in phase line Mexico and otherwise clear and ready to proceed on the rest of the mission, over?
1-1A firm.
1-6 is 1-2, say again, over.
Have you reached phase line Mexico and ready for the rest of the mission, over?
This 1-2, we've reached phase line Mexico, break. I've got a detainee and a house full of explosives just past Mexico, over.
Technical at 335.
Is it where 1-7 is or what Stalker is, over?
See through the building. It's a white pickup pointed.
Neither. It's 2 buildings back from the minaret tower, over.
Stand by, let me check.
Copy, I see in your lane, the last building in your lane.
If I'm on position now, over.
Okay, I'll relay.
What was the bearing?
335.
Bearing 335.
Bravo, what's the...
Range is 300.
Oh, is that you over there? Fucking Rick is this. Did your headaches get better after we dismounted?
My position now.
A little bit better, yeah.
Alright.
Copy, 1-2.
Bro, just so you're tracking the OP, our next objective is bearing 067 from your pause. It's on that hilltop with the satellite dish and radio antennas and shit.
Hey, firm, off my passenger size nose.
1-7, this is 1-3.
There's
Be
any
advised, we
movement
have
out
eyes
there,
on
start
one-time
engaging that
enemy
with the
squad bearing 100 east, 700 meters out.
I had you 1 by 5 on that one.
Maintain eyes on this.
If there's any movement out there on that objective, start engaging.
1-4 is HE loaded. Give me the word on him. We'll light him up.
Alright, Ellen, start engaging. This is 1-3, be advised, engaging down now. 1-1 on me, we're moving southeast to
1-1, this is disregard left.
Bravo, bring the vehicle over here.
This is 1-3, there's another squad in the draw, just east of their pro walls. Reloading. 1-1, I'm having Alpha move towards your position. I'm staying with Evans. He's got his sight on these guys real quick.
Guns up.
I can't any get
on. 1-2, 1-1, this is 1-7. This
is 1-2, send traffic over.
There you are.
Bravo, just reference friendly tracer, start engage with the 50 if you see anything.
Bearing 100, little berry.
Be advised, Warlord's been cleared to engage that BTR. Make sure we're thinning out that personnel. 1-2, stand by for movement order.
Reloading.
1-2, standing by, over.
09.
You're a little high. I think that dude is dead.
Copy.
They're gonna be coming out on the like 065, I think. They're gonna be coming out close.
This is 1-2, over.
Hey, we got a BTR.
Copy, moving. Alpha, let's move.
Get the 50 on that BTR. Where the fuck is it? Light it the fuck up.
How far are we moving? Let's go.
1-2, this is 1-7.
East, it's coming down in between
1-7, this is 1-2, interrogative, just still gonna need us over here for security still, over.
Let me check.
Oh, nope, now he was over there. He went through the defilade and avoided us.
I see the smoke over there,
Yeah, BTR's down.
We're coming over that slope road, right, Morgan?
1-2, this is 1-7, just stand by on that.
Southern copy, standing by.
Could maneuver out to here.
Tolbert.
Yeah, 45.5 Tolbert. Stick with jocks.
Hey, where's behind us? Oh, he went back over. Okay, all right. You guys push back. That's fine.
1-2, 1-1, this is 1-7.
Back over up on the
1-1.
drop 2 more.
1-2.
Alright, together, coordinate and make your movement towards reference your maps. 071084, Shelters Fields. Break. I do believe there's a mountain nearby, 1-1, that you can set up for your DMR around that location.
Say again the grid.
071084.
Roger. 071084. Alright, where else come I?
1314, this is 1-7.
Alright, 1-1, heads up. We are moving northeast to...
Maintain base of fire at your current position. Looking up to the east, southeast.
Yeah, and the pit.
And stand by.
The 400 meters, roughly bearing 040.
Roger, moving northeast, bearing 140. Are we
Roger.
going to,
Move west first, move northwest first, don't cross in front of friendlies.
Yep, gotcha.
Alpha, go ahead and take point. Bravo, bring them.
1-2, this is 1-7, did you copy my last on direction?
1-4, actual soft comms, 5 mics.
I mean, I could get a stable platform. This fucking AR rips.
Yeah, it is pretty nasty.
Coming up on you.
I've dropped a couple, but I can't say as many as
Try to maintain defilade from that fucking OP up on that hill.
1-7, this is 1-2.
Alpha, we're moving.
Go for 1-7.
I covered your last 071084 on the move now, over.
Copy that. I'm moving on with you guys. Stand by, got some possible intel for you guys. Just keep moving.
Give me a range, Chuck.
065, direct northeast. Range is still 1200
Oh shit,
meters
eyes
now.
on. Yeah, that's a platoon. 065. Coming down the hill. That's a mortar crown.
Bravo, if you can get that Vic back up over this way, you'll be able to cross by this big tower.
This is 1-3, be advised we have a platoon-sized element coming in from 065, approximately 900 meters out. How copy?
065. 1-3, this is 1-7, copy.
Back that pick up! Back the pick up!
Engage. 2 sides forward.
What the fuck? Is that orders?
1-3, 1-4, this is 1-7.
There was an RPG.
1-1, are we allowed to cut through this village?
I got multiple approach casualties. 1-3, check in.
1-7, this is 1-3, be advised we have 3 mine down at this time.
Copy 1. 1-2, this is 1-7. 1-2, stand up. Just hold outside the town to the northeast at that big boulder where your vehicle is. Solid copy.
I'll get you, buddy. He's down, he's down.
Move him,
I'm carrying.
Gotta move him. I got one. Looks like he's carrying.
We got the KIA over here as well.
Copy. 1-2, this is 1-7.
We have multiple casualties. Two KIA.
7, this 1-2, stand over. Disregard my last one. 1-6 wants you to continue on mission to the fields over.
You might be good now. I'm bleeding anyway.
Solid copy, 1-2, so please.
There's fucking infantry coming in.
Warlords on final for the
morphine. Clear to engage.
Don't know if he's still with us.
Get set. Heard eyes on the platoon coming in 060.
Get set up.
Minister morphing.
Blue Wallen, let Alpha catch up to you so we can
treating
help
Delta right now.
Hey, firm.
I'm on your left, Alpha.
Hey, firm. Yeah, if you see them, let me know. I'm looking.
Eyes on 075. I'm going to send a AT.
This is fucking stupid. Jesus Christ.
I think I got his bleeds now.
Are they in that smoke?
Yeah,
User
he's
in
good
your
on
channel
bleed.
timed out.
Checking morphine.
1-3-2 IC, stepping up on 4-0. Copy. 1-3, 1-4, this is
Injecting
1-7.
saline.
Send it for 1-3. Mount your casualties in your MRAPs and let's get moving northeast. Let's get out of this kill zone.
I don't have eyes on.
1-3 copies.
Be advised, 1-4 has eyes on a
Injecting
size element 070, approximately 800 meters
Can I get a
out.
couple bandages from you, Mike? Can you get a sec? Yeah, hold on.
Alpha Bravo, hold here. Set up security.
I got two casualties next to me. I got Delta, and then I got 1-1.
1-3, this is 1-2, over.
Mike,
Send it for 1-3.
what's your
You need help with your casualties, over.
situation report?
Break. We are. Get those casualties behind the big rock where 6 is. We'll create a CCP there.
Delta 6 is staggered.
Copy 1-7, CCP at the rocks.
2 times 1 bits, 38. That's all they're seeing. Want me to flip him on his side? Yeah, hold on. Ejecting Epi. Alright. It should be good soon. Go ahead. What's Mike? This is 1-4, Mike. I'm working on 1-1 right now.
Mortar pit has been taken care of by Warlord. Yeah, they're working on it now. 1-1 just got back up. We're working on 1-3 right now.
Throwing green for danger close.
1-7, this is 1-2.
I need saline.
Destroyed of it.
Who needs saline?
I need saline.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Go for 1-1.
Alright, give me a syrup on your squad. Who's up and who's down? If you guys are ready to move.
I think my mic is KIA. Great. Both my fire teams should be up. They were moving to the last position I was ordered.
1-2, this is 1-7.
On 1-1.
Inbound.
1-7, this is 1-2, send over.
Thanks,
I
Doug.
need you to pop green smoke on your position.
If he doesn't reply,
I'm about to. Yep.
1-3,
This
this
is 1-1,
is
I'm back on comms.
1-7.
Break. I was down. I just got bumping up. Alpha and Bravo, what's your pause?
We're together. We're kind of at this front line, oriented east towards the objective, holding movement.
Roger, give me a grid ref on your pause.
Roger.
One 3, 1-4, this is 1-7. Go to mount up and regroup on 1-2's position to your northeast. Need to get moving to our next phase.
1-4 copies open.
1-7, this is 1-3 copies, moving northeast.
If I'm correct, grid rep 069085.
Roger. 069085.
Roger, so you're on the north side of those friendlies?
Roger that.
I'm meters south-southwest of your pause. I'm slow as well.
Is Mike with you?
I think Keen is KIA.
Was that from the IDF?
Yeah, that was from the fucking mortars. The mortar pit should be down at this time. That's 1-2 and one other element to your south. If they start,
Advise, are we all loading up in this Vic, or are the rest of us just huffing it? Roger, we're still 1,300 meters out from the objective.
Just huff
yeah,
it to
Roger, I'm
our
talking that.
northeast then.
But if they start moving, cover them and just bounce with them.
Actuals on comms, we're gonna leave them.
Copy.
1-7, this is 1-3, be advised we are Oscar Mike.
Jesus Christ.
Copy 1-3 movement. 1-4, 1-3, 1-1 advise when you're on 1-2's position.
My fire team is north or break. My squad is north of 1-2's position. I will be with them in 60 seconds. Over.
Copy 1-1. Alright, all squads be advised. Warlord is RTB for uniform chain. Stand by for reinforcement.
Alright. I'm behind the.
Stalker looks to be moving north-northeast.
Okay, Roger.
Push with them.
Negative. Just cover them from here with the 50 and the DM.
Guys, stalkers to our north-northeast. Cover them as they walk in.
You hear goons? North-northeast,
1-3,
friendly
this is
stalker,
1-7.
cover them.
There.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
Captain for the
Advise 1-2's gonna be to your northwest. I'm not sure where you're going over.
As they approach, we need
To
to
northwest, over.
comms as they continue.
That's where 1-2 is. Over.
Good copy. Be advised, the vehicle is no longer manageable. We will be planting.
I've got 2 armed individuals bearing 077, 1200 meters out. Correction, that's gonna be 4 or 5 times, and that's a squad-sized element.
User joined your channel.
This is 1-1. I have a squad-sized element bearing 077. My position. Hey, get the 50 on those dudes.
Get the 50 on them, guys.
DM as well.
Orient. DM.
I don't have eyes. No visual.
No visual.
Fuck, Roger.
Any station on this net, control that, control that, control that.
Do you see anything about that?
With my eyesight, no.
I'll try to direct you guys.
Yeah, try to keep targeting now. Stay right here. If I fire a tracer, will you be able to...
Alright. They went behind the fucking rock. Yeah, stand by. Evans, do you see that rock at bearing 075?
Alpha.
Confirmed. 075, that one looks like a butt cheeks facing me?
Yeah. To the left of that, left of that boulder, there's squads that's pushing up that sand dune, bearing 070 now.
I don't see shit.
1100
They're pushing towards us or away from us?
They're moving northerly, so they're kind of moving away from us.
They're moving towards Stalker's position. Stalker's really far out. Stalker's 336 meters, bearing almost 60.
Advise 1 times O'Connor is fully treated, should be up shortly.
Can I?
Stalkers crossed into our line. Please make sure you PID.
One, this is 1-1.
I have eyes on them, I see them.
Go for 1-7.
Be advised, please relay to Stalker. There's enemy squad-sized element infantry on the west side of the OP moving northerly. Marked on Blue 4.
North, possibly towards Stalker.
Additional on my last, they just turned towards Stalker's position. They're moving towards Stalker at this time.
Stalker, this is Havoc 1 on 3-2 over.
Stalker copies.
So they should come right over that hill at them.
I'm currently zeroing Stalker.
Stalker, this is Havoc 1 on 3-2 over.
1-3.
Roger, I got eyes.
Yeah, this won't be good if we have to engage over his fucking head.
We've also got friendly units moving in from our east as well.
But I got troops which are injured.
Yeah, I see that.
Copy. Yeah, you're about to be right in the line of fire of 1-2 if you move right towards them to the west.
I lost eyes on those assholes now.
Copy, shifting a little bit to south. Here, then Havoc 1 will continue north and go around TRP Bravo and approach from the northwest, which should draw some attention away from your approach to the west. Over.
What the fuck are these guys doing?
Alright, we got friendlies moving in front of us. Who is that?
I don't know, but they look
That's
lost.
1-3, looks like.
Maybe one of their fire teams.
Should. One in the pillbox.
Yeah, that pillbox.
They are
affirmed.
Taking care of it. They found a shorter approach with good cover from their position.
I don't see anybody in these pillboxes up here, boss.
I don't either.
I think they're too far away to make out anything from this distance.
Yeah, we need to try to get closer. There is a technical up there bearing 75, 76 of our position. It's just not mounted. The white pickup truck, you can just kind of see the top of it.
Yeah, does it have a... It looks like it has a gun on it.
It does have a gun on it.
Yeah, so that's a technical.
It does not look like it has a gun to me.
It has a gun on the back of it, there's just nobody on it.
Yeah, it does look like it's got a 50 on the back.
Your guys' eyes must be better than mine.
I brought my glasses.
I'm looking through a fucking 8X. There's no gun in the back of that truck.
It is.
Copy 1-4.
I can see it.
If you have to, you can
looks like
utilize the camera on the
transport
truck.
coming in. Is that reinforced?
A helo transport?
Yeah, what is that helo bearing 60 flying west to east behind the whole objective over there?
I thought it was a Warlord. I thought I had eyes on Warlord just now.
It looks like a Blackhawk.
I have eyes on it. What direction?
Did a uniform change?
He's directly behind the objective now.
Okay.
He was going to the east southeast.
Yeah, I'm tracking him on Blue 4. That's Deco flying out there. He's like 2 clicks southeast of the objective now.
Off comms 2 mics. Off comms 2 mics.
Yeah, that fucking truck definitely has a gun on it.
Yeah, it does. There's nobody's mounted it yet. I haven't seen any foot mobiles in there from where I'm at.
Bravo, do you see that fucking technical up there now objective, the white pickup truck with the 50?
No.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Is it by the radio dish on the left?
It's directly below a guard tower.
Plans from initial
The middle
ramp
guard
brief,
tower.
Per advisement from Stalker, what we'll end up doing is once we get this reinforcement,
I do
we'll
not see
pull in
that
behind
far.
Stalker and then bound up to the objective. Over.
Green smoke on us. Friendly bird coming in. Green smoke right behind us, bearing west.
Bringing in reinforcements.
Okay. Reinforcements gets here, and we get dog green.
Heads up, everyone. Green smoke bearing west, bringing in reinforcements.
6, and then using cover bound up to the objective. So instead of reaching from the northwest, we most likely reaching from the west. Everything still applies once we get onto Manila.
Alright. Base station is dead, be advised. Once we get this reinforcement flight in.
This is Mike checking in.
Roger, I got you, Charlie. You're in that guard?
Copy. Hey, firm, I just touched down. I'm to the northeast of town.
Roger, we're direct west of the green smoke.
Copy, I'll try to find you.
This is 1-1.
Go ahead and make sure your reinforcements are moving east, not towards west.
We're already on at 6. Take a mic.
Head east, Mike. Head east.
1-1 is the 17 traffic.
Understood 6.
Be advised, if Stalker moves any further, we are not going to be able to support him.
This is Mike. How many meters away from that smoker?
If we're beginning movements now, 1-3 on point, 1-1, 1-4, 1-2.
Oh, you're east of the smoker.
And we want to get your squad stuck in the east there, push away from it.
Say again.
Roger, I thought you were saying west.
I see your squad
that's
west
what
right now.
it's
Whoever's got your blue first.
Roger. 1 cops.
They're running the wrong way.
Alright. Go ahead.
Got eyes on you.
3, this is 1-2.
As soon as they get here and
got eyes on you, Mike.
1-2, this is 1-3. Be advised, we are waiting on 2 contact from the reinforcement flight to get to us, and we're moving.
Once those packs regroup with you, get your movements.
Yogi's on the gun.
Luan, can you see that fucking pickup truck
1-7, this is
or
1-2.
technical in that OP?
Go ahead. Interrogative, are we going to be walking, or do we need to find seats for 1-3?
I can see it with my...
If you look with your vectors, can you see it?
Solid copy. Are we still carrying on with the same plan, or changing it up over?
I need the gunner
Same
to see
plan,
it.
it's looking like we'll be breaching from the west instead of the northwest.
You can see it
So
more
we're
clearly
planning
through
to
your
move from here
dots.
towards Stalker's
There
position.
is no gunner in it currently.
This 1-2
Hey,
solid
I
copy.
can
Now.
see it now. I see no gunner.
Just keep an eye on it, and then...
Alright, 1-3, go and take us out.
You cannot see it through your optical.
7-5
Just so
and
you
then
know.
move like 2
Yeah, I'm
centimeters to the right. It's at the top of the hill at the crest, below the domed building.
Having 6, having 1-3-2.
There's an antenna on this vehicle that is like obscuring exactly
Hey, firm.
there.
Well, yeah,
Roger,
angle the
Havoc
Vic a little
and
different.
Begin their movement towards Stalker position this time over.
God, this is fucking annoying.
Alright, I'm back. Got hit with that fucking IDF, man.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, the train's poo-poo.
Can I jump in the passenger seat and use the fucking camera just to get an ID what I'm looking
It's a
at?
tactical disadvantage of us from all three
Daggers, this is 6.5. I'm moving out.
the terrain the best we can to expedite movement to Stalker's position, link it with them, and then slap fucking
1-1, this is 1-2, over.
Go for 1-1.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna move out, fanning out to the south, over. Make sure we're all moving with 1-3.
Alright, we're with you.
Not sure if that came through the net.
6.
Alright, let's move with this infantry right here.
1-4, somebody moving over.
Phoenix 3 is almost back to base.
Yeah, these
1-3, this is 1-2, over.
Alright, 1-1, stand by to move.
1-2, this is 1-3, is that traffic?
We're moving out behind.
Are you already moving? Over.
We are approximately 100 meters in front of
Bravo, wait for 1-4 to push out, give him like 50 meters. And
Yeah, no, I already relayed that.
Are we pulling up the rear a little bit?
I think 1-2's behind us still.
I might do a reload.
Roger.
Just to be ready.
Alright guys, let's follow these guys.
1-7, this is 1-3, be advised
Alright,
we
Bravo,
are at a
let's
short
push out.
halt waiting for the rest of the element.
Okay, I'm back.
Good copy.
Plan is to move through this valley the best we can here.
Are we not going to
Link up in Stalker's direction.
1-1, this is 1-2, over.
go for 1-1?
Be advised, I'm moving out time now, over.
Roger. I believe we're just ahead of you between you and 1-4.
Solid copy.
Alright, Alpha, just maintain this defilade from the objective as much as you can.
Roger that.
Dude, we should be bounding, but...
Here we are.
You see that problem? Okay. Yeah.
Bravo, let me know if you start getting better eyes into the compound, if you can start making out detail in
This 1-2, send over. I need you to halt movement, move it straight north, and get behind us. Solid copy, moving north, getting close to the team.
Oh my god, dude, I hope they don't flip it that big.
Bravo, go around. Go around that fucking thing.
1-7, this is 1-3, do you want us to hold around Stalker's position?
1-2 is just approach Stalker's position. You want to push past them or hold? Or
Stand by, making contact on Mill.
If we can get to Stalker, but hold just short of them because
hold short of them,
has
1-3.
not seen Stalker's position, so I don't want to expose.
So don't pass that crest. Don't expose yourself to Armadillo.
Up ahead, so don't push in.
Stay on the west side.
Make an assessment based on terrain.
Bravo, turn that big right, try to get up the fucking crest in a shallower angle.
Cover. Make sure we're not seen by Armadillo. 1-7 is 1-2, over. Go ahead, 1-7, 2.
Oh, you're gonna have to back it up.
Be advised, I've got a large mountain between me and 1-1 break. I wouldn't be able to move up there without exposing
Hold your
over.
position. Hold your position. Bravo, you need to,
I need you to
drive
cut
up that
west
draw.
and move north.
Push up that draw
But
until
no,
it get
that
up
would be-
on the elevation.
However, you yourself overextended from us.
Uh,
Solid copy on it.
stand by.
1-7, this is 1-3.
1-1, I got a lot of armed guys at the front of this compound.
No
I got
way
eyes
to
on.
operate around the landscape without
Roger.
being seen from that objective, over.
A lot.
Roger. One, this is 1-1. One 6, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We've got eyes on armed dudes at the OP. Are we clear to engage as we at will?
Negative. Not unless you're directly engaged.
Contact, someone's engaged. Someone's shooting out.
1-2, this is 1-7,
Fire.
check in.
East.
Turn fire.
Can we go on the...
Are we good to let go?
1-2.
Yeah.
to our
Engage.
northeast instead?
We're in cover and holding position at this stage, working our way around to you, over.
Bravo, have the 50 suppressed HESCO bullshit right in front of the entrance. Great.
Set up an SBF, position where you're currently at, get eyes on OP Armadillo. 1-1, same traffic for you for with 1-4.
We got an SBF and we're engaging as we speak.
Reloading.
1-2, this is 1-1.
This 1-2, send over.
We are set and suppressing that OP if you can bound up to my position or if you're going, yeah, if you want to bound forward.
Copy that, I'm on the move to the north to catch up with the platoon, over.
1 copies, out. Somebody's trying to climb that fucking southernmost guard tower.
Yeah, he just jumped over the wall.
Say again,
Someone's
one
moving left or right. Yeah.
My last. Just so you guys are tracking, 1-2 is to our south, bombing their way to our position. Keep suppressing that OP.
1-7, this 1-2, send
Yeah,
over.
they just can't. Yeah, there's a guy in that.
Roger.
You got that, yo?
Just keep
Doing your best to
1-2, this 1-7, once you guys regroup with the rest of the platoon, I want you on the north side with 1-3. Together you guys are gonna bound up towards OP
Where you
Armadillo.
were shooting before, shoot back there because there's guys in that little cubby hole.
It's 1-2, solid copy. Moving on
Lots of guys at that brick wall.
Yep.
Reference the big radio dish. Bottom right of it. There's a HESCO and some walls there. They're all running out of that area.
Go right like 2 millimeters once you can shoot again.
2 millimeters.
3-4 footballs.
So 2
Yeah, give me 1
taps
sec.
of that muscle of yours.
Yeah, I'm reloading.
And then you'll be peppering dead into
1-2, this
the
is 1-7. 1-7, this 1-2, send over. You should expect your movements
No,
towards
but
our
shoot
position.
to the opening. To
We're
the
getting
right.
swung
Shoot
up
to
here.
the opening. I'm reloading.
It's 1-2, solid
Yeah,
copy.
Gunner, there's about a squad-sized LM.
Around the big bricks. Walls on the far right, Evans far
All
right.
squads be advised.
Exactly where you're firing.
Engaged on OP Armadillo.
Far right has nice, good shot. He's down.
There you go. A little higher. Aim a little higher. There you go. Good shots. Yeah, good shots.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, set traffic.
Keep that shit up. I'm gonna look for our next position.
Alright, start your movement, get towards Stalkers, go around him. Go ahead. Make your movements now.
1-7, this is 1-3, good copy.
Like, Bravo, heads up. Stalker is 200 meters direct north of the objective.
Reloading.
Stalker is 200 meters north of the objective.
Yeah, start looking for Stalker. They're going to be pushing up.
113 and myself
Up
is
without
with Stalker.
objective anytime now, so it's PID of targets.
Back up.
PID your targets, evidence.
Checking it out.
1-7, this is 1
Be advised, guys got guns on OP Armadillo. Go ahead, let's do.
Advise 1-2 is passing behind 1-1's line.
Go ahead and hold there with 1 and 1-4, providing SPF.
It's going to be Warlord.
Yeah. That cast is a little ineffective.
Disregard that. 1-4 versus 1-7. Go ahead and break cop.
He's just
break it down and move towards Stalker with 1-3. 1-2, you gotta follow behind him.
Defensive.
You got the big right.
Someone needs to tell Warlord to shoot inside the compound instead of just at those stupid Pasco blocks or whatever.
I think they're just trying to suppress the fucking defenses there.
Why suppress when you can just kill?
True.
Suppression is one thing. They're in the
Right,
air.
1-1's past us.
1-1, this is 1-7.
Push. Go for 1.
Interrogative, you still got a big ramp.
Say again, 1.
Copy, stand by for movement.
Roger, we are still suppressing the cop. I see the rest of the platoon is moving. Hey, Bravo, keep suppressing that shit. The rest of the platoon is moving out to the northeast. Stand by for movement.
This is 1-7. Go ahead and break it down. Start moving towards us. We're just from the Stalker now.
I will go. Alright, Alpha and Bravo, get on the good side of Defilade here to the northwest. Easterly behind the rest of the task force.
Go ahead and coordinate your movements with 1-2. Start making your way in into the Compass Stalker.
We're moving. 1-7, this is 1-3, good copy, Wilco. This is 1-3, traffic over.
1-3 is 1-2, send over.
1-2, this is 1-3, be advised, we will be going directly to the compound and waiting for you to breach.
Basically just handrail these sand dunes.
1-3, this 1-2, solid copy, my Vic
and
is
follow
right behind
the
you,
friendlies up ahead there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
good copy, 1-3 out.
Look at that smoke. Not doing a whole lot, is it?
Oh, not a thing.
That's cute.
Bravo, watch for friendlies up on the slope, pushing up to the objective.
And on the objective, look, yellow smoke, like very close to the objective.
Yeah. Stalker already in there? What the fuck, man?
I mean, why don't you radio it up?
He was booking it up there. Baby, we're just playing it.
Yeah, real.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
Be advised, getting reports just to the east, so we're at Rockstar. I got some
Bravo, just be advised, lots of enemies were running on the right side of that compound.
1-7 copies.
Obviously, they could have moved now, but with friendlies being on the left, just make sure you orient that.
To northeast in the rocks, we will be maintaining fire at the start.
Remember, guys, we're not going in there. We are gonna be on the northwest side, basically the northwest, northeast side of that fucking OP.
Mike, are you close? Say again?
Right here. You good? I need a medic.
Remember, guys, we are not going into the OP. We're gonna be on the northwest side and the northeast side.
east side.
Yep. Alright, keep moving.
This is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, making entry, time now.
Be advised, northeast side, heavy concentration of enemy troops. Oh, something just fell down.
1-3's making entry now. Alright, Alpha and Bravo, push basically direct, heading 100 to that boulder up on the crest there.
1-2, this is 1-7.
1-7, this 1-2, send over.
Roger.
Once you guys get in, you guys go be on the western side of the OP point. I mean, sorry, bullseye.
So, copy,
1-2, you got the east side.
1-2, this is 1-3, go ahead and take the eastern side and clear down the compound.
1-1, 1-4, this is 1-7.
Or 1-1.
Send traffic with 1-4.
Use your best discretion, just let us keep in contact. I'm not sure where we can put you here. 1-1 to stand by to reinforce if should the other squads need.
All copies.
1-4 is holding external security, engaging contact south to southwest, over.
Alright, Alpha and Bravo, find positions here so we can cover the east and north flanks of this objective.
Can we get on the other side of this big ass boulder?
Yeah, maneuver at your discretion.
Cool.
Until you have good eyes.
Alpha, let's keep moving past these boulders and get eyes to the east, southeast.
Check net.
Friendlies are moving the northern wall of the objective along the outside.
Bravo, bearing 60, there's a village out there. Potential, if any, kind of RFQ for enemies. Q part.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The thing is, it's as good as it's gonna get unless we're gonna move further up.
Put that Vic behind cover.
This is 1-7.
Pull it up to that boulder and then try to get eyes out for the gun. Go for 1-1.
Best I can choose east side of the OP. There seems to be a hill you can set up on with that M-ramp. We can move it now.
Roger. We are looking for a position still. The terrain is shit. There's a lot of these fucking boulders that are blocking our view.
Copy. Just use best judgment. If you can find a good hilltop overarching our east and south side. 1-4, this is 1-7.
Send traffic with 1-4, over.
Were you able to find a good spot? Over.
Alpha, let me know when you guys on.
Hey, we got a pretty good spot just beside this compound. We have good eyes on south and southwest, over.
Copy, 1-4, keep us posted. Out.
We just holding outside security.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Supposed to be keeping an eye.
1-3, 1-2, this is 1-7.
Keeping an eye.
1-2, this 1-2, send over.
Keep it out for any explosives in this objective and report back, over.
I'll be looking for equipment.
There's a dirt path directly below us.
Oh, look at you guys.
Fuck,
taking
this
little
is-
emplacements.
This is awful.
Oh, smart thinking.
This is 1-1. We are established on the east side of the objective. We've got security out to the south, east, and northeast. Over.
Copy. Make sure our contacts are actually down. Double tap these guys.
Break. This is Stalker. Fucking negative on that. If you can, secure them over.
Copy. Disregard. Make sure we secure any wounded enemies for interrogation or build up. Alright. At this time, give me an ace report.
1-1 screen.
Bearing almost direct northeast of my position. There's a big bush, like entrance to that town. I can see like a track of something inside that town. It's like a big black wheel between the bush and the wall.
Right. All squads, be advised.
Bush.
Be advised, get to security around this objective.
I can't tell if that's like
eyes on.
Like, if that's...
Any station that's not, this is 132 IC stepping up on 40.
No, 746 meters, it does look armored.
It looks like a truck.
Copy. All squads, give me an ace report.
Where?
Be a beat.
This is as follows. Green on equipment, green on medical, green on ammunition. We are 4 times feet, 0 times HG. Over.
Copy.
I got friendlies by the barrier. Do you want me here still? Or you want me to reposition myself?
This is 1-4
No, you can
additional.
reposition.
We are 50 meters away from compound, setting up security, holding south, southwest, and west.
I got eyes on the airfield.
Maybe that is Deathsville down there, dude.
This is 1-2. I'm taking the security on the north side. Over.
1-2. This is 1-7. Say again.
Be advised, I'm taking security on the north side. Over.
Copy.
Yeah, baby. He's earning that.
All squads, give me an ace report. And do we have any K in this cop?
Yeah, a little better.
0 times KIA for 1-4. Over.
I mean, cake. Whoa.
This is a town. The compound we're taking is behind us, and then we're moving to the airfield to our 170.
Friendly's exiting the compound now.
So the job is to watch northeast, east, southeast, and south.
1-7, this is 1-3. Ace report is as follows. Yellow, green.
Bro, he's going to be off bombs a couple mics. I'm going to be attached to 1-1. I'll still be able to maneuver with him.
Empty tank team attached to 1-1. Over.
1-1 copies. So where's the...
All squads, be advised, demo is set. Stand by for movement.
Be advised, they set demo on inside the OP. Stand by for movement.
Be advised, demo set and OP.
Be advised, this Warlord is engaging Ural, so it doesn't do anything else towards us.
Alpha Bravo, can you give me your sailing count from your CLS?
This is 1-7.
1-7, and this is 1-2, send over.
We're gonna start regroup it to the south with 1-3.
4 Alpha.
1-1, this is 1-7, same traffic to you, over.
Bravo has no CLS.
One copies, moving to 1-3's pass.
1 Mike, there's a 1-1 Mike, I got a 10 times sailing.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
Once you...
Let's break it down. We're moving to that
take us out,
opposite side fucking spur. Close to
south.
there. 1-3's gonna be over.
Order of movement will be 1-3, 1-1, 1-4, and 1-2.
It's 1-2, send over.
I'd be advised once you use your group on the south side, you'll be taking the rear of the formation moving south.
Solid copy.
Bravo, hold the Vic up there until we're all the way across. You're gonna have to fucking
1-3, this is 1-7.
get some momentum to get up this slope.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
Go ahead and start finding a path out of here to the south, just to get some spacing between the rest of the other squads.
Good copy. 1-3's Oscar Mike.
Roger, Alpha's moving north to the
1-1, be advised, this is like a drop off on this far south side. We'll have to take that road down.
Bravo, just yeah. Alright.
Mike, when you have a minute, I need morphine.
AR right side, rifle left side.
Not every team gets more points.
Just wanted to make the process.
How did he get all the way there?
Yeah, but I got limping leg.
Kind of skylining right now.
River, you're 1x5.
That airfield should be friendly controlled, yeah.
Not the airbase?
Yeah. Or not friendly, but aimed for at least.
I don't know. Yeah, the airbase is in for.
Alright, let's keep moving to the west here. And we'll follow the rest of the friendlies out of here.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
Let's set up on this overlook.
Not sure why you're moving east, we're moving straight south. The road to the west was going to take us to the south.
Good copy, we needed to get out the...
Bravo, there's a road here leading down of this fucking hill. To your west, go ahead and push out here. We'll move down through here.
Go ahead. Bravo team are trying to get their Vic back. It appears to be stuck on the rock. Your guess is as good at this mine.
Yeah, they were trying to find a way around the rocks, which if they would have moved west, they would have found a way out.
Wait, where did,
Also be advised, 1-2's Vic appears to be stuck, they're gonna have to abandon it.
Bravo, you unstuck.
Was Brown driving again?
Roger that, link up with us on the south.
1-1, are we gonna continue down this road?
Hold pause for a second.
1-2, this is 1-7, is your Vic fine now?
Holding.
It's sorted now, over.
Just move up.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Make sure you guys are covered, just so you don't sit there on the side.
Give us the order to move, we'll move on foot until you can catch up.
Stand by for control det.
So all stations stand by for a control det. Which is most likely going to be inside the compound, so if you're in there, then you shouldn't be.
1-3, this is 1-7.
1-7, this is 1-3, send traffic.
I need you to move it, cut it straight west. Or intercept with you 1-1, 1-2. That's going to be advised, fire an alpha from Stalker.
1-3 copies. We'll cut straight west.
Copy 1. So you just move it southwest. 1-2, 1-1. Go ahead and begin your movement south. We're connected to each other then.
All copies. We'll follow this other elements that are in front of us.
Go ahead and let's roll it out to the south.
Hey, Simon Russell, I'll just follow you guys out. So go ahead and just push out here now.
Sure, solid copy. I'm hoping that's my go to it.
Do you want me to go check?
What's up with your Vic?
Bring your Vic down and we can jump in it and then move.
Okay, that's our.
Are we following 1-2 out of this?
Yeah, Ephraim.
Get your Vic.
Give
moving.
about 50
Line
meters
up on
and
the go.
push out.
Alpha, we're on the move now.
Right behind you.
This 1-2 taking point, moving to the airfield.
Copy.
You looked hunched over there for a second, though, like what?
Did we get frag out or something? I thought this was our last objective.
No, we, that was our last objective. We're just moving to the airfield to, take a rest.
Roger.
All squads be advised, we are mission complete. We're gonna head back to the airfield, we'll rest, and then we'll eventually be transported back to Copper again to continue movement until we get.
All cups.